right, today we're going to talk about something that locals know very well, and that is off-season, especially the spring off-season. So what is it, why does it matter, and what exactly you're supposed to do when those lifts stop spinning up at the resort. If you are planning on making a move here, I'm going to help get you prepared so that it's not a surprise to you like it was to me. I had no idea what this concept was or why it even mattered or what I was supposed to do. So let's dive in and I'll help you out. If you are new to my channel and you are looking for everything Crested Butte and Gunnison, Colorado, you are in the right spot. If you are looking to make a move here or you're looking to sell your place in Crested Butte or in Gunnison, whether that's 6 days from now, 6 months from now, I'm here to make your move exactly the way you want it to be. I get calls and texts and emails from people just like you every single day. All of my contact information is down below for you, so please reach out if I can help you. So what exactly is spring off season? So it typically runs when the lifts stop up at the resort, which is about the beginning of April to mid-April, depending on the resort closes, to about the end of May, around Memorial Day weekend, or it can spill over into the first couple of weeks in June. It is affectionately known as mud season, and that's because the snow is melting, the trails are still muddy, and it's overall a very quiet time in the valley. A lot of restaurants and shop owners do shut their doors for an extended amount of time. This could be a week, it could be a couple of weeks, it could be for a whole month. And what they're doing is that they are taking a break, they're giving their staff a break so that people can travel, go to warmer climates, do some projects around their house, and just get ready for the summer rush. Even though it's quieter around the valley, there is still plenty to do. If you are looking to hike or bike, you're gonna have to target those lower elevation areas like the Caves Trail in Crested Butte South or Hartman's Rocks Recreational Area whenever that opens. This year in 2025, that one opened in mid-April, which was a nice treat. So you can go and you can hike and you can bike and you won't run into the muddy trails like you would if you were at the northern end of the valley at higher elevations. There's also lots of fishing to be had from the Taylor Reservoir all the way down to the Blue Mesa Reservoir and all the rivers in between. As long as it's not too muddy around, on the banks or whatever, you can get in and you can fish. Another thing is that you can take in some yoga classes, or you can meet friends for a slower morning for coffee, hit some of the restaurants that do stay open during the off season, and the bonus there is that there's no wait and no line. If you're looking for some day trips and you wanted to stay in the state of Colorado, there's lots of options for you. You could head to Denver and do some city time and go to some really great restaurants, go to a sports game. Right now, this time of year, you have baseball, you have basketball, and you have hockey, depending on where the Avs are in the playoffs. This year, they're in the playoffs, so you could take in an Avs home game. If you wanted to stay a little bit closer, you could also go over to Salida and Buena Vista, which they're about an hour and a half to 2 hours away, still lower in elevation. You could do some hiking and biking over there. Great art galleries, nice shopping, great restaurants. If you're into hot springs, they have the Cottonwood Hot Springs over in that area, and they also have Mount Princeton, which is really awesome if you haven't been to Mount Princeton Hot Springs. You could also head west and do Montrose and Grand Junction. They still have big box stores like Target and Sam's and huge Walmarts. Again, you can take in movie and great restaurants as well over there. If you're sticking around like most of us, we call in my house spring off season project season. So there is lots to do, and especially if you own investment property here, prepping that property for summer rentals and before the summer rush season, and even in the fall, because sometimes it's harder to get into the fall, into your property to do those updates. So spring is nice for that you can get in, do some painting, do some updating, any other projects that you had on the docket for that. It's also a good time to do some yard work. We're already starting to hop into that at my house and get the yard ready for summer. We have just a tad bit of snow left in our front yard, but after this weekend, I'm pretty certain it's gonna be gone. And then you could also, if you're looking to buy or to sell, you could also start driving around town, start looking at places that might interest you or subdivisions, and start honing into where you may want to make your next move. And for sellers, if you're not on the market yet, a lot of sellers that I'm working with are prepping their home and getting it ready for that big summer selling season coming up. All right, so whether you're here and you're tackling house projects like we are in my house, or you've snuck away to the hot springs, or you've done some city trips and gotten your city fixed in with some nice restaurants, one of the best kept secrets here in the Valley is the spring off season. Some locals actually call it our season, and I wouldn't disagree with that. We do love having all the visitors that come in the summer, in the fall, and the winter, but it is nice to have a little bit of a slower pace and have a little, time to ourselves before the summer rush especially. So if you're curious about what it's like to live here, or you've been tossing around the idea of maybe purchasing a place or selling your place here in the Valley, I would love to help you out. And if you got value out of this video, be sure and hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time.